Hi y'all, welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. First, and Miss Frances. First, I want to start out by telling everyone thank you for all your prayers for my fur baby girl, Karai. She's doing much better. I didn't have to do the deed yet, and I'm not looking forward to ever doing that deed, but I thought I was going to have to. But she seems to be doing much better. I think the reason why she was roaming around the house like she didn't know where she was is she was bored. She has to always keep herself busy with her chuck-it balls. And when Miss Jeannie is here with her dogs, Karai gets into it with her youngest dog, Marley. I can't throw the ball for her to chase, because they fight. So that was part of the problem right there. I think she was just bored and didn't know what to do. Okay, I got another sticker. Yay! This is from Michael S. And I'm not sure. I want to say Souther, but I don't think that's right. But he sent me some stickers. And he sent me these two. Michael S. Yep. Check him out. Okay, and then he sent me a really nice letter. Hey, Miss Frances, sorry for the late sticker swap. I've gotten so busy I keep forgetting. But guess what? You got it now, LOL. I appreciate you sending me yours. They are awesome. You got a great channel and do some amazing work, so keep it up. Take care and God bless. Your friend, Michael S. Yay! Yay. I'm going to put those back in the envelope because it's getting a little warm here, and I might be able to get my board out there and get it painted so I can start sticking my stickers on it. I just don't know where I'm going to put the board yet. That I don't know. Okay. So let me put it in the box with my other stickers I got. Alright. So, what I'm doing today is coloring my lion. Now, I wanted to make it as realistic as possible, so I pulled a picture up on my phone and I started mixing some colors, and I don't know how it's going to work, because the thing about the pigments from Torginol is once you get these pigments stuck down, if it went over somewhere where you didn't want it to go, they are very hard to clean out, even with alcohol. So, I do have some in spots where I didn't want it. This is what I got done so far. And this color is by mixing 4 different colors from Torginol to make that color, because I couldn't find any light brown. I mean, I have this Simiron, and I'm going to use it in the darker spots where I want it to be a little darker, the chestnut brown. But I couldn't find any light browns in any of my other pigments that I had. So I tried to mix up this one as light as I could. So that's about as light as I can get it. And so I'm going to color this, sum up with you guys, and then I'll pause you and finish coloring the rest, and then we will pour it. Now I've used, like I said, I mixed several colors up, like 4 different colors from Torginol to come up with this color of brown, and it's not quite the brown I want, so I made go back in there and highlight some areas with a little bit of maybe yellow and a little bit of a lighter orangey color, because he's kind of almost a blondish color. The ones I looked at, the one I looked at anyway, and I kind of, as I go down, I'm going to darken his mane, because in the one I looked at, the mane down towards the bottom was black. But I think that will be too much of a hassle to do, really. I'm just going to try and color it as best I can. Now, for now, she's upstairs snoozing. She's pretty quiet. She's got her ball beside her, and she's ate, she's been outside, and she's just snoozing. So she's not really, I don't know whether I want to put, I have to look at it and see if I want to put any darker up towards the top. I'm hoping these, and I don't know what color I want to pour it in. I mean, these aren't chrome colors. And I don't really want the black to show up in the background. I mean, I'm going to put some, I picked out some eyes out of my little stash there, and I'm going to try and put those eyes on it after I'm done. I've seen people put eyes in it, glue them in with UV resin, but I've also seen them glue them in with UV resin and have the eyeball float. And I don't want to do that. So I thought, well, let's just put them in afterwards, because that's probably a better idea. So I'm going to try and color these in the lighter color. And if I don't like it that well, then I'll try and wipe it out and use a darker, because I am going to use the metallic down towards the bottom half of his mane. But I'm just trying to get it colored as best I can. And I am supposed to, on my live tomorrow, make one of those ocellados. But I have yet, well, hopefully I'll find the mold, because right now I couldn't tell you where it's at. I've already looked for it. And I did, Natalie, I know, I promised Natalie's granddaughter that I'd make a blue one with dark blue tentacles on its head. And I have to find the mold. I'm just not real sure where it's at. Not at all. I don't know. Not sure where I put it. Put some more of this on his chin here. And then we'll go down with the darker colors. I'm going to go a darker color in the rest of his mane, I think. Because I like this. This color's okay. I just don't know how it's going to look. Because I was going to just pour it in white. And I can't really see his ears, so I don't know exactly what color they should be. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know if they should be this lighter color or if they should be a darker color, but I think I'm going to make them the darker color. I think that's what I'm doing. Alright, that's what I got so far. Now, set this aside, because if I spill it, I'm screwed. Because I just put scoops of different colors in there. So we're going to take this, and I know it's darker, and there may be some areas where I won't put it. because I don't want it to be that dark. Yes, it's got a reddish color to it, and I'm just not sure I like that. Alright, hold on. I'm going to see if I can find another brown. Alright, what I've chosen to do is use the rest that I made up, the color I made up, and then do some highlights in the chestnut. Because I'm not sure I like that color that much. I mean, I love that color. I just don't. I think it's a little too dark for what I'm doing. And, you know, I thought about doing him in gold and putting some gold in there. I may pour the back of it in gold. I don't know. I don't know yet. And I want to check, because I think Michael S. has a channel, but I'm not sure what his channel name is. So I will look that up so that I can put a link in there to his channel. He is a supporter of the channel, and he has, you know, I seen him. We talk a lot on the other channels that I watch, like Bear and the Boss Lady and Delan and any other channel that I watch that he's on. Their lives, the shops, you know, which they just got some new merch. I hadn't thought about that, but maybe I should do some merch. I could do some t-shirts for my... I thought about that. I could do some t-shirts for my members. And some for the other people who might want them. Now, I don't know if that's a good price that they're asking for theirs, but maybe. I mean, I'm not sure. Yeah, I did kind of do that one in that color. Just trying to get in there and get that color in there. I mean, maybe I should have put the darker color in there and went out to the lighter color again. We'll see. I mean, if I don't like it, I can always do it again. But I do need to find that mold, so that's going to be... it's going to be a fun one, because I'm not sure where I put it. And so far, I haven't been able to find it. Just looking through my molds this morning. So I'm going to have to find it. I'm going to do the very ends of it in the darker color. And the metallic color, I think. I may do further up, I don't know. Yeah, Jeannie and Alan left yesterday, and I don't know, I was just wore out from, you know, stressing over my dog, and I just didn't feel like doing anything, so that's what I did. Nothing. I just spent the time with my dogs. Sat upstairs and watched YouTube. It's pretty much what I did. I don't know. I think this takes quite a bit of resin too. So I actually think I might get to use my vacuum chamber because I don't want a bunch of bubbles. Not at all. Okay. So I will probably use it this time. Mix my resin up and then put it in the vacuum chamber and get the bubbles out of it. But if I remember right, I think I may have to go back and check her channel again when I think Miss Billy's done this one. I don't know if and I know that Miss Tara's done it. This one. So I think I might have to go back and see how many ounces, if they told how many ounces it took. To do it. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I got the wolf to do too. And I just thought doing both of them at the same time was a little too much because, you know, I'm going to want to take my time and pick my colors for it. Not sure if I want a white or a silver or a black wolf. I don't know. I don't know yet what I want. Trying to get colors down in those little grooves there, and that's kind of hard to get them in there. I'm just going to kind of rub the darker color over the lighter color just in case I miss some spots and see if it blends in. Because some of those got some pretty deep spots to blend. Do some up on his upper head. Around his ears. Just in case I missed any spots. Surely I'll get some brown in there of some sort. And, you know, I thought maybe I should pour it in the gold instead of mixing up white. Just do a gold back on it. I mean, I'm going to glue some eyes in there anyway. I picked out some eyes, and I picked out 2 different sizes because, you know, sometimes you have to, once it's done, you have to carve out the eyes to get those to set in properly. So I'm thinking that I might try it a different size. She dropped her ball. I heard it hit the floor. Yeah, she's been back to her. Now, and another thing I think what happened to her was I was trying to take her off the Apoquel. And she'd been taking Apoquel for allergies since she was a pup. And I was trying to take her off of it. And I think what I did was I tried just taking her off cold turkey, and that might have been part of her problem too, is she was just having some withdrawals from being taken off of it like that. So I did go refill it and put her back on it for a little while. This week she's going to have it every day this week. Next week we'll do every other day. And I'm going to try and just back her off of it. Because it's getting so expensive. I mean, some people are paying less for it than I am. And I don't know how, but yeah, I don't know. Let's try and put some down in his chin. I'm pretty sure I got it good with the other color, but it won't hurt to try. In case I missed any spots. Okay, let's put the lid back on that. I'm going to have to get my epoxy mixed up, put it through the vacuum chamber, and we will be back to pour. Alright, this is what I got. And that may be too light, but I think if I go gold, I'll be okay. Because it'll just add to it. So, I'll be back when we're ready to pour. Alright, this could be a big epic fail. We're going to see. Because I'm not going to pour a whole... Now this mold holds about 22 ounces. I'm going to say approximately 22. I watched Tara do hers, and she mixed up 24 ounces, and it didn't take the whole 24. But she also had problems with the ears wanting to overflow. So I took my jars of pigment powders and work them around it. Let me get you down. Let me move this stuff out of the way so you can see. Kind of the ears needed a little, on hers, needed a little extra support. Now, I did go back and put a little bit of white in his muzzle. So we'll see if that shows up. It may not. I got pigment powders sitting around it in various spots. I'm going to put gold as the background. And I'm not going to have enough in that box. So I'm going to have to use what I got and open the new ones. I had almost 5 ounces in there. Alright, I'll be back when I'm ready to mix. Alright, so I got them poured. I poured 8-ounce cup of each. I'll put a good scoop of gold in that. Wish I would have put it in before so I could have stirred it better. But I didn't, so we'll get it stirred. And I'll probably have to mix up more. Probably not recommended it to do it in this big of a pour. But I'm doing it because I want to finish the video today. Tomorrow will be my day when I'll be down here looking for that mold that I'm supposed to do for Natalie's Natalie Mazzalotti. I'm supposed to be doing a ocellato for her granddaughter in different colors of blues. So I have to find the mold because I put it away and now I don't know where I put it. I've looked. So it's going to take me a while to find where I put the mold. If I can even find it. And that's a big if right there. I'm hoping I can. I know it's not hanging over there because I went over there and looked. And it's not there, so trying to get this gold to mix up. I know this is I'm pretty sure this is not enough because I'm pretty sure it takes at least 22 ounces. So I will go get a different mold to pour just in case I mix up too much and it doesn't take it all. I don't know what it'll be. I'm tired of pouring what I'm pouring, so I will go find something different. I haven't poured in a while, like maybe a unicorn. I haven't poured one in a while. Okay. I'm hoping I haven't mixed up well. I'm pretty sure I'm not done because I know I'm going to have to mix up more. And I was going to try and use these disposable cups here. And save on my red Solo cups. I mean, not like I don't have plenty of them, but as I do, but after a certain while wiping them out, I just throw them away. Those I can just throw away right away because they're cheapies and they're not that great. As long as it doesn't melt the cup, I guess I'm good. And as long as it holds all of it, I'm good. Whoa. We come close. We come close to not holding it all. Doggone it. I didn't think about that. I've been screwed. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a hard stir. Yep. That was not a smart thing to do. Whoa. I'm gonna slop it everywhere. Not a smart thing. Not at all. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it mixed up properly in this cup without slopping it everywhere. I'm gonna rush and pour it in a different cup because I don't need this. Yep. Yeah. Screw that. Screw that. At least I don't have to worry about slopping it everywhere. I mean, it's pretty full cup, but ain't it hot? It's starting to get warm already. Trying to get the gold mixed up. I'm slopping it everywhere. Yep, I slopped it all over me, and good thing. Yeah, that's a lot of bubbles there. Alright, I need to wipe that out. And of course, I forgot to bring me some paper towels down. Yeah, I'm not doing so hot today. I got one baby up there just whining his butt off. Trying to wipe this cup out so I can reuse it. So I don't have a bunch of chips in there. Alright, it's good enough. Okay. Got it everywhere. Alright, I need to go find the molds first of all. Could use my little dragon egg mold, but I don't really want to. I'll be right back. Alright, so I mixed up another, I'm sure it's going to be 12 ounces. Dang it. Trying to get this color mixed in here. I want big globs of color in there. And I got my unicorn, my big unicorn mold out just in case. I might have to go back through those boxes and see if I maybe stuck the oxalato in there. I don't know. I could have, but I'm not sure where I put it. I'm not sure where I put it. Sticky cup, sticky hands. Get this rag over here so I can lay my stick on there without laying it on my table. Getting warm, so I'll stop stirring and pour. Come on, come on. Don't tell me you're all out of whack here. Alright, I think that's good for that. I need to pour it in here, but I need to squeegee some. The nose and the horn. Because if I don't, it'll have big old air bubbles in it. Hope that's enough. Have a golden unicorn. Worked out perfectly. Worked out perfect. Uh-oh. Not too perfect. Because I got a little run over here. Didn't get that under the ear well enough, I guess. Oh, got some running over here, too. Doggone it. Alright, let me clean it up before I set that there. It's just an empty jar, but I don't want it stuck to my table. Ay, doggone it. I don't think I can mess with it at the moment. As far as cleaning it up, and I don't want to set anything else there until I can clean that up. Yeah, I thought that was not a good thing. Yeah, I'm not getting it very good. I'm trying to clean it up from underneath there. I don't want you running. Hold that up more. Hold this up a little more. Best I can do for the moment. it's messy. I forgot to bring me some more paper towels down. And I'll probably do that later because I'll be down here looking for that mold. So I don't like promising somebody something and I can't deliver on it. So yeah, dang it. Probably should have got alcohol wipes. These baby wipes don't have enough alcohol in them to wipe it up, really. Alcohol wipes work better. Yeah, they work a whole lot better. Well, we got it poured. And the unicorn. I don't care about that jar getting it all over it because it doesn't really matter. It's an empty jar. I just saved it so I'd know what color I needed to pick up the next time I drove down to work, to where I used to work, because I'm gonna need to get some. Yeah, I was trying to wipe that off, but it's not wiping. So I'll probably have to trim it. That's okay. I'll trim it. Alright, well, we will be back when it's ready to unmold. Alright, it's still pretty warm, but the mold is pulling away, so I think we might be good to hopefully go. Probably would have been better to start with his head and his ears, because I think his snout's going to be a little hard to get out. Yeah, I got some over pour over here I got to get off. Well, it wasn't. I can't say it was an over pour. I think it. Alright. Let me trim that off while it's still warm. Dang it. Dang. Whether I'm tightening it or loosening the dang thing. Okay, now we will have to take some out of his eyes, although they're not really bad. They're not really bad. It's just I kind of want, I think these are too big. Or maybe they're not. Yeah, they are a little big. And then I had these, and I'm not real fond of these, but I think they will work. I just have to trim his eyes a little bit. I really wanted the bigger ones. We'll see. We'll put his eyes in him. Now, the unicorn. This is a pretty mold. I love the unicorn, but it is hard to get out. And I've never tried it too much with polyurethane. I've done it a lot with resin. Matter of fact, I have some resin ones in there on my shelf that I've done. Gotta get a hold of the top half of it and see if I can manage to wiggle his nose and his horn out without jacking it up. Wouldn't be the first time he had a bendy horn. Come on. Oh, you are being a booger about getting out, aren't you? So I don't tear the mold, because this is my second unicorn mold. I think I tore a hole in the last one. I had to go get another one. Order another one because I tore a hole in it. Come on. Come on. You can get out of there. Yeah. I told you his horn would be a little bendy. You have to bend it back up and just hope it doesn't fall back over again. Alright, there's the unicorn with his little bendy horn. But no air bubble in it, so we're good. Now let's see if we can see what we can do about these eyes. I don't know if I can get in there to get that portion out. I mean, if you're going to do it, you best do it while it's still soft, or you're not going to get it out of there. Somebody up there throwing a fit. He'd been outside, but he knows it's close to their eating time, and so now he's going to throw a fit about it. I don't want to tear the black away, although I could put more black on there. It's not that big a deal. I just wanted to get the eyes in it. And I picked out the best pair I could find for it. I didn't want... I know Miss Terry used green, and green is okay, but I kind of wanted to put these others that look a little more, I don't know, realistic maybe? I mean, I've never seen a lion with green eyes. I'm having a hard time getting that eye out. I know it's still soft enough to do it. It's just, I can't really see what I'm doing here. And I don't want to stab myself with this X-Acto knife. Come on, really? Ooh, that was a whoops moment. Where's my little hook thing? I have no clue. I know I had like one of those Cricut tools with the hook on it. There it is. Might be a better way to get it rather than trying to. I know I got it cut. It's just getting it out of there. Portion of it out. See if we can trim some more out so we can get that eye in there. Yeah, I kind of tore my black away from his eyes, but that's okay. I use a black paint marker and put them right back in. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I can get the big eye in. It's way too big. It looks like it would be the right kind of eye. It's just too big. And I don't like these that well because they have, but they fit in there. But it fits in. So, that's what he's going to look like. It fits in there, so I'll get the other one tore out so I can get the other eye in. Probably would help if I'd change my X-Acto knife blade. It's not very sharp. I'm pretty sure it's got epoxy and everything else on it. Man, what a crybaby. Plus I keep loosening the dang X-Acto knife. Trying not to stab myself. But I keep loosening it up. Come on. Tearing up around his eyes, and I'm not trying to, but I am. I would have glued it in with UV, but I thought that it being a deep mold and me using polyurethane, that it might have melted the UV and went underneath the eyes, and that's not what I wanted. So, I mean, I do have some deep pore resin that I could have used, but I did not. So this worked. I just had to do it in a couple of pours, and that way I could get a video up this week. I need to get better at it. As soon as I'm sure my dog's completely back to herself, which she's getting there, I will be coming down here and making more videos. Because I got a lot of stuff I want to make. Plus I need to finish my bowl. Okay. So we're going to glue, and I couldn't find any better eyes. I mean, I don't want green eyes. Let's see if I can get the lid off of this and maybe use one of these to get the glue in there without making a big old mess. If there's anything in there that hasn't already dried up. too much. Too much for one eye. Maybe I can use it on both. And after it dries, then I'll go around it with some black marker or black paint marker and blacken the outside of his eyes again. Alright, let's see if this works. Come on, I'm trying to get it in there the right way. Damn. Get in there. Okay. I don't know if I have enough glue on this side. Put a pretty good gob on the other side. Yeah, I think I should have. Yeah, that one. No, that one's not setting right. So maybe I didn't get it carved out enough. It definitely ain't setting right. Doggone it. Get out of there. Shut up. Kingo, you're such a big baby. Daddy spoiled you way too much. More than Mama wants to spoil you. Alright, got you. You're already spoiled. I don't need it to be any worse. I get this down a little bit. Make sure that I'll go up in there. Oh, come on. I'm having such a rough time here trying to get this eye in the way I want it. Maybe I didn't cut it enough at the top either. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to repaint the black on this, for sure. Let's see if we can get the eye in there first. Make sure I got the hole big enough. Making Clarence the cross-eyed lion. Now it's sitting in there too far. Oh well. Fill it up with some glue, that'll hold it out. Okay, now take my black paint marker and go back around the eyes. Not on the eye, you dummy. Trying to keep it close, but I think I got that one too far out. Alright, there he is. He done. I have to find my blades and put some new blades on those. Alright. Well, that's what I got done. And I need to find, see if I have a link to Michael's channel. There you go. That's about the closest I could come to lion eyes. And I think he turned out cool. I like him. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I like it. Just sit this under it so he stays propped up right now. So you could see him. He ain't going to stay propped on me. There. And the little gold unicorn with this horn. Let me see if I can find... Hold on, let me see if I can find Michael's channel here. Alright, let's get to my shout-out list. Wanda's Blessed Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Resin Liz, India Brady Art, Butch's Resin Creations, Jaybird Resin Art, at Julia's Crafty Chaos, at Artsy Doodles 1, Amy's Resin Corner, Crafting with Carla, Billy Holman Creations, Patricia's Crafty Corner, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, Cynthia's Crafts and More, Gert Creates, Dragons in Dresses Craftsortium, at Resin Artists, Martha's Craft Room, Marvelous Artsy, Creepy Crafts, Resin Me Up, Bear and the Boss Lady, DeLand's Handmade Woodworking, Amy Jo, Dots Woodland, Professor Rusty's Workshop, Rhinestone Suzanne, Creation Dust 777, Stressful Mom Paints, Grumpy's Laid Back Carving, Dad Carbs, Perry the Carving Wizard, Runick's Workshop, Woodchucker Chainsaw Carver, Ray and Sandy Woodworking, Happy Curmudgeon Carving, Mike is Making Stuff, LJ Woodworks, Old Path Woodworks, The Shoops Wood Shop, New Beginnings Woodworks, Oli Makes, Johnny's Lathe Crafts, Resonating Art by Amy M., The Electric Whittler, Natalie Mazzalotti, MALLOZZI. If you want, she's a new channel. If you want to go check her out, go check her out. She does resin stuff. Knuckle Bustin' Numbskull pours resin with love. Tim's List Creations. Rymer PT, which is RYMERPT. That's Robert C. Peters. Mandy Lee. My Honey's Handmade. Eco Woodcrafts. New Roots Dynamic. And I can't... I'm sure there's more. I just need to write a new list. I need to get my board down and write a new list. But I'm going to say good night for now. I'll see you tomorrow night on the live. Bye for now.